Hey, this is Mrs. Warren. I'm going to be out one more day. I just want to make sure that what I have is not going to spread to everyone in the school. So I appreciate what you guys are doing, and make sure that you are listening to the substitute and doing what you're supposed to do. This would be something I would be doing with you guys if I were here. Is just a different version of a lesson. So let's get started. Today you're going to be learning about the principles of government, or our Constitution. The learning target, you will be able to identify and describe. There are 7 principles or ideas that are embedded in our Constitution. Now, the reason why they're there is to limit the powers of government, as you see here. But with the Articles of Confederation, everybody was scared of too much power given to the federal government. And the people that wrote the Constitution wanted to make sure that they had enough power to protect the rights of the people, which the Articles did not, and unify our nation, but not have too much power to take away our rights. So those 7 principles are federalism, limited government, individual rights, popular sovereignty, republicanism, checks and balances, and separation of power. Now, you guys have probably heard of these before, and you should have in 7th grade, but they're, probably need some more explanation. We're going to go into more depth in 8th grade. As you see here, I've highlighted this acronym right here. We're going to refer to these as flip rocks. You have to put the O in. You could put whatever, octopus if you want, or orange. But this is the acronym FLIP ROCKS, and this is going to help us remember those 7 principles. And I'll explain more when I return. Now, you're going to get 2 papers from the substitute. This first one is a type of doodle notes, and with this, you are going to take notes on some reading about the 7 principles of government. Now, if you go back to Google Classroom, I've opened a link for the reading. You need to open the link, and you can scroll through the reading and fill out this paper. And these are just basically really in-depth, definitions that give you a little bit of a visual, as well as serve as your notes. So we're going to put this in your notebook. So be thorough with it. Write small. You have a limited space. Now, once you complete the reading, and again, you can go back to Google Classroom and open the link, and that will give you a separate tab for the reading. And then once you're done with the reading, you're going to give some really short definitions. Now, there's a couple that aren't included in your reading, which is what is the Constitution, what is the preamble, what does the word consent mean, and what does the word amend mean. And you can use a general search for this, but just keep the definition short enough that it still makes sense. Now, and then you're going to go ahead and fill out these little term assignments. Now, you can use any of these words. You can't use any of them twice. So if you wanted to choose popular sovereignty for the first one, you're going to list 3 antonyms for your term, or things that are opposite. Now, if any of this is, some of it's kind of odd, like what holiday can you connect to this term? Just kind of go with it and use your imagination, and make sure that you explain the connection. Right here it says explain the connection. Explain your choice. If you don't do that, you won't get credit for this assignment. And yes, this will be a graded assignment. So like I said, if you have any questions, please ask the substitute. They'll be maybe able to give you a different way of looking at this to complete this assignment. Of course, at any time, you can stop this video and rewind and look at the instructions. You can comment on the Facebook page. I can't guarantee you I will respond right away, But if you have any concerns, please feel free to do so, or you can email me. I'm looking at coming back on Friday and looking at all the great work that you guys have done. And these will be available in the evening or at any time you can access Google Classroom. We will be going over your last celebration of knowledge on Friday, so you'll get a better idea of what your score looks like and what the curve looks like and some ways that you can improve or celebrate how much you've learned. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on Friday. Miss you guys, and follow directions, and I'll see you soon.